This is Deckard6, and welcome back to Grab Bag Games. Last time we got both of our labs open. Haven't used the tech lab yet, but it's open. Let's see, what do we have for our research? School. School is good, but I've been thinking that we were a little skimpy on our training because we were low on points. So I'm going to have these guys do a... We're also going to turn this off, unfortunately, because we can't afford to have it running right now, not with our cash as low as it is. So we're going to run a couple of contracts, just the two biggest ones, and use some of those points to train. These guys can't really take it. They can only take the 30-point training, so they're not going to take it. You're going to go on vacation. Next generation consoles are on the horizon. We're probably going to be a little late for the party, but we're going to be probably above them in technology, since we took a little extra time. Buddy Game Jam. Train you. Actually going to put you in Game Jam since you've been having to cover a lot of other things when we do RPGs. Train you in Pixel Cut, since you're still not quite to that 700 yet. Yeah, really want to get you that training, and everyone else can just do Vacuum Robot. Alright, StarQuest made a moderate amount of money. It made more money than we have in the bank, but quite frankly, we're working with bigger money now. And we'll get something going for E3 right away. We had school as our new topic, and school RPG on... That's one of the reason I started training them for RPGs. School RPG on the PlayStation 2 should sell phenomenally. We're going to call it Doki Doki Panic. No, not Doki Doki Panic, because that's an actual game. Doki Doki High, that's it. Possibly also an actual game, but not one I'm aware of. Doki Doki, for those of you that don't know, is the Japanese automatopoeia for the sound of your heart racing. Typically associated with seeing someone you have a crush on or being in love, that kind of stuff. Let's see, crank engine down as low as it can go and still get all the engine features. We are going to get... Billy can't do both of those. We're going to have Brenda do one of these, since he's our next highest. Yeah, it looks... Oh, branching story, of course. We need that branching story in there. And you guys didn't get training, so you're just going to spend your boosts now. This should work. I'm really crossing my fingers on it. Doki Doki High. Let's see. Can we get to top 10? Top 10, maybe? Place 27. Not bad. Media inquiry. Agree. Rolls say... it's graphics on this one, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're definitely design heavy like we want to be. And our hype isn't super bad. Oh, it's sort of stalled out now. Great. Well, dialogue's up. No better AI. And that looks passable. Zip. Oh, we should wait that later, but oh well. Just everyone, boost, boost, boost. I really can't afford to have this one fail. And we still have another cycle for people to recover. Because we've been hovering right around the breaking point. We make the money, and then we spend the money almost entirely. Need to balance this out. Yes. Yes? Yes. This should work. This should work. I'm really hoping. Because this is going to be make or break for us, I think. This is our last really big purchase for having to... Well, not our last one. Our last one's going to be actually making the console. And if we don't make that, well, Well, I mean, once the console's made, we should be making enough money from our console cycle alone to keep us going, and the games will be help pushing us forward. Consoles make a lot of money, and they keep making it, is the thing. They provide us a good baseline for covering our operating costs, in addition to providing us a platform that we can release on and get a ton of money. Alright, finish all the post-dev. Simulation. Well, I could have also done a school simulation. Good thing I chose to do RPG. Criminy. RNG gods don't always love me, I guess. It's a love-hate relationship. Nope, not training. You guys need vacation. Well, I desperately sweaty hand and weight the numbers. Game reviews. I saw a 10 in there. Come on, guys. Oh, 7. Come on, I deserve better than that. 7. 7. 7. I think we can survive this. We can survive it. We won't be able to release our hardware nearly as soon as we wanted. But it's going to make us some money, and we're not running the R&D lab, and we have plenty of points. We can have Buddy generate the game report. I should have been doing this earlier. We can find contract work. We can game art. Do some big contracts. Yep, here comes the... Let's see, do we... Is version 6 a research, or is it an R&D lab? Or do we not have version 6 yet? We didn't have version 6 yet. Okay. What else do we want to do? Get you guys some doing more contract work. Donate some more research points that we can spend. Design board game. That sounds great. That should be a fine one. And we have a moderate amount of research points to work with. And we're trying to wait a little bit for G3. Not too long. Game design course, go. Because we need a success. I'm willing to burn these points. Programming course, go. I'm going to burn these points for success now. You are going to be doing a code jam, go. Yeah, I knew it was a great thing. I just think we're still eating it from the success of Goblin Hunter. It was just so successful, it screwed our numbers. That's really what I think's happened here. And none of these are just quite that successful. Sure, you can take a programming course. And you will finally pick up Boost. We'll see what our next topic is as soon as somebody else finishes. Next topic is military. Military action shooter, PlayStation, not PlayStation, mature, Xbox. Great. We don't have enough. Oh, I keep forgetting to do multi-platform. We really need to get multi-platform for the next generation. Alright. Develop a new game. Large, mature, military, action. PC apparently is stronger than the M-Box at the moment, so PC. Effing big, we need to make a new engine soon. Let's see. Probably once we get the access to version 6. Action guy. Generic action guy. Can you see how I have a high opinion of military shooters? Okay, they can be fun. And some like Spec Ops can really be awesome. Let's see. Don't need branching story in this one. Video playback, I guess. Gameplay. Alright, let's research things. Bill, you're back over there. Andre, you're on engine. Excellent. We're going to turn this down just a little bit so that we get plenty of... No, turn that down. We get plenty of tech points, because we need to be tech heavy in this game. And I didn't spend Buddy's boost. Well, I can spend it while we're making it. And good thing I made this in the PlayStation, not the PlayStation, the PC, since we're getting the new consoles out. I really like to get our first console out around this generation. Artificial intelligence, super high. SIP, you're taking care of it. Dialogues, super not important. Better II. Otherwise, this looks perfectly good. We're going to be doing a hella large booth. Wish that was an option, hella large. Hey, that's our next engine name. Level design. Buddy, pump up some more points. Not getting those super big bubbles I like. Just lots and lots and lots of... Okay, there's a super big bubble. I was going to say lots and lots of 3s and 4s. World design, not important. Screw the rich backstory. It's a shooter, screw it. Stereo sound, yeah. Just enough to get this. And we're going to arrange people. Brenda, Diana. There we go. For my love of making RPGs, our team just isn't really good at it. We can probably handle an adventure game better than we could handle a RPG at this point. It's just really kind of sad. Alright, 16th place. Not the best, not the worst. Come on. Big money. That's certainly a tech record, I'm telling you that. And it might... Now, it's not going to be a design record unless we get some serious post-dev points. But this is looking like a really successful game. At least by the numbers I'm seeing here. The hype is really good, too. And are a little low on research points simply because we haven't been running the lab. But we can't afford to at the moment. We'd literally be bankrupt now if we've been running the lab the whole time. Good thing we aren't going out for the inbox. And we're going to be picking up multi-genre. That's our other big thing for this research round. Alright. New records all around. Oh, after our RPG, our freaking action guy has better design. That's a good sign, I think. And our R&D lab can start doing graphics version 6. Action guys reviews. Come on. Only an 8? Come on, guys. Breaking my balls here. Alright, 9. Another 9. And another 9. 8.75. Alright. Alright. And we need to get multi-platform so we can cash out. You're going to go on vacation. You're going to find out what our new topic is. Music. You know, DDR and particularly Rock Band, it came out on all the consoles. All of them. So I think a music will actually quite work. Now that I think about it a little bit more. Oh, also R&D Lab, you're back in action, I suppose. We still don't have the cash to make our hardware lab go yet, but that's only a matter of time. Cutscenes, throw that out there. Hopefully we can get it done in time. Not super important if we can't, because it's mainly the research points that I'm after. Yeah, and everyone music on all the consoles. Can we do it? Yes! Small victories. You are going to do a game design course. You should really do some speed training. That's what I need to do. Programming course. You're actually good. You're actually going to get the boost now. You are going to do a game jam. You are going to do... No, we can't afford the tech specialist. You're going to do time trials. You're super fast, but you need more. So we're going to send you on a game design course. Not game design, a Pixel Cup. You're doing pretty good, but you're actually falling behind, so you need more Pixel Cup. Let's see how much it would cost us to start making our console right now. Quality assurance budget. I think it's something like 80 million. Doodle-doo. Alright, so we're not getting a console out this time. We're going to probably wait until graphics version 6. So we might as well start with graphics version 6. We'll just have to miss this generation and really kick it out of the park in the next one. We are going to do an engine. We have all the engine parts, we just haven't put them together. That just occurred to me. We are going to get Advanced Dynamic 3D, Basic Physics, Save to Cloud, and Surround Sound in a hella big engine. We're going to send this and this. And we are going to release a music simulation for the PS3 and the Xbox 360, or the Xbox 360 and play in PC, depending on what's out at the time. And it will be out in time for G3, and we should be doing good. 23 million in sales. Basically, all of our money now is left over came from Action Guy. Good to know. It lets us know on which side our bread is buttered. I'm going to turn that up because we want to have that done soonish. Create new game, new topic, music for everyone, a simulation on the Xbox 360. Hell, the PlayStation 2, we're not optimized, so remove the PlayStation 2. It's going to fall soon enough on the hella big engine. Large, everyone, yes. And it's going to be Muppet music. Music of the Muppets. Instead of actually designing like realistic characters, you're going to design your own Muppets that are going through the action thing. Like Mr. Teeth's band. Muppets did some really good music stuff. Alright, I need to stop and think about this for a second. Gameplay's up there, engine's slightly down. Bill's taking both of them. We're not doing branching story, but we are including... Do we need basic physics in this? Alright, what can we cut out? We can't cut out Save to Cloud, I guess, unless we can cut out... Yeah, cut out Save to Cloud. And gameplay's all in there, and good. And you're going on vacation, because we can't afford to have you lowering your things the whole time. And we will get some good hype from G3. It's been a little while since we've had our last sequel, so hopefully the effects of that will have worn off by now. Media inquiry. And it's a hype chance. Let's take it. We can potentially, if we do over 100 million, just make our console at this point. I really want the graphics version 6 in there, but we still have plenty of time before the game actually comes out. Let's see, we need artificial intelligence game design. This looks good for that. You have nothing new added on this stage. Large booth, definitely large. Definitely large booth. Might need to turn down the R&D lab, but I don't want to. How much longer is this going to take? Oh, this is the frickin' oil scammers, Nigerian princes. So we're just gonna skip that. I was like, oh, 2.5 million. I wasn't reading. I was just seeing the numbers, and I almost clicked yes. I need the 2.5. It'll help me keep me running. But I remembered at the last second that this was a scam. And we might be number 1, or at least top 10 this time. Ah, third. But that's great. We're doing great for the, see, surround sound music, of course. Once again, I think music might be more important than we're giving it credit for in this one. So I'm going to keep that as high as we can and still keep graphics good. Can I get this up just a little bit? There we go. And this looks potentially awesome. I know I said that with the last one as well. We're still waiting to see what our numbers end up looking like. Not quite as high up there yet, but they're still climbing. Still climbing. Nigerian scammers, yep, we skipped them. Still climbing. Alright, that is higher now. We're a little closer in balance, but I think that's okay for a simulation. I think it's like a 0.2 for a strategy, 0.4 for simulation, and 0.6 is the ideal. So we're a little close, but not terribly. One of the problems with our company is we're so balanced that in order to do everything that comes out that we're not able to truly specialize to do anything super well. Well, we need to release this so we can get money by the end of the month. No, no salary increases. Like, we can afford that. Ooh, online play. Damn it. It's the lab. I should have cut it. Game reviews for Muppets and Music. 9. Come on. 8. 8. And 8. Not as good as I was hoping, but certainly good enough to keep us going. RPGs are possible. Can't do anything with that. Generate game report. Not train. Oh, we can't do research while we're doing this. Alright. Turn you down again. Oh, yes, we did predict we were successful, and we did just well enough. I want to get the tech lab at least running this time. Unfortunately, it's going to be something around $100 million to get that running. We're just going to have to skip this generation of consoles and still focus on making games. I pushed that a little too early, I think, and it's cost us. Let's see, we're going to do research. New topic, Wild West. Do research, not new topic. Yeah, I can do multi-genre. We're going to grab some of these later. We're going to grab some of the engine features just in case. Yeah. Grab some of the engine features. And we'll get to work on a couple more contracts while we go. So we made a good amount of money with Music of the Muppets. And now we've paid off the bank. Excellent. And we still have $25 million in hand. Plus more coming in. Another round of research. Want something really to come out of this episode, and we're running out of time to make that happen. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to just do some reasonable, responsible training at the moment. With a Pixel Cup and a boost. And you guys are going to get some training now. Time trials and a boost. Time trials and a boost. I think almost everyone that's under 400 is going to get time trials and a boost. If you're over 400, I might find something else for you to do. Like, you are going to do a innovation challenge with a boost, because dang, girl. You can actually handle a little bit more design. You can actually take just a little bit more tech, I think. Yeah, that should be sufficient for our first round. Oh, and boost both of you. There we go. And then a round of, let's see, can't quite do the specialist training. What do I do for you then? Let's see if a code jam gives you any real points. Not really. Yeah, you're reaching that point where everything's going to be super expensive to raise. Old engine? Let's give that sucker away. Get some more fans. Well, everyone's a lot faster now. That's a good set. And we are going to do, even though I've said they've been quite difficult, no, we're going to do the sequel and we're going to make our console. That's what we're going to do. We're going to develop a sequel to Goblin Slayers, once again, going through this whole thing. It's going to be Dragon Slayers, cap it off with a bang. It's going to be on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, using our hella big engine. And once again, this will screw up our scores again, but dang it if we don't need the money and we need that hardware lab punching stuff out. So that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to get this one going. A lot of these are going to have to get cut. Gameplay can keep all its in. Alright. Billy, you can't do everything, so Brenda's going to take the other one. And that looks decent. I don't think we're going to be able to take advantage of that, but, you know, here's hoping. Maybe the RNG gods will still be with me. Let the force be with you. Come on, man. We can do this. More mobile things that we just don't care about. I wish if you were in a large studio and couldn't make use of mobile things, they wouldn't tell you about them. It just clutters up my screen with spam and makes me makes me potentially skip an important event without reading it. AI companions, just that enough. Everything else is good, I think. Yes. Here we go. Made $100 million on the PlayStation 2. Man, I wish we could have that back. And we're going to do a small campaign. Because we're floundering. We're not completely screwed yet, because as I said, we have plenty of time left. Still over 10 years. And if we can get our hardware lab running, we're going to be pretty well off. But we can't afford to get our hardware lab running yet. And it's going to cost us basically $100 million to get that going. We could technically lower our quality control a little bit, but I like having it max or close to max as possible. Mono sound. Turn off the stereoscopic 3D. Alright, and we're going to have there. That should cover it. And you guys are actually going to boost because that actually undoes some of your vacation penalty. You can see their efficiency climbing up while they're boosted. And that'll help us get through to the end of the project with them. And our numbers are not looking the best yet. We still got a little bit more to go. Okay, there we go. We got some post-dev to do. Send you guys on vacation real quick. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm super nervous. I mean, we haven't gambled super heavily on it, and it's a sequel on a new... I'm pretty sure it's on a new engine. If it's not, I'm going to eat my socks. Deep fry them and eat them. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'm squeezing every last little point I can into this. Alright, that looks like all of them. New record, at least in design. That's what I was hoping for. That's a good sign. And we have a fairly good balance, I think. Cooperative play, interactive story, blah, 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 so many things. No loading screens. That's the one we want for the... potentially for the console. Pretty sure that's what was in there. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Either way, it's a good one to have since level design is generally so important. Start working on movies and generate the game report. Here's the actual reviews. Dragon Slayer is 10. Yeah, we're using the sequel exploit that you're so much easier to get scores with sequels once you start using them. And harder when you're not. It's a vicious cycle that I wanted to get out of, but I couldn't quite pull myself out of. Particularly when we're making over 1 million sales in the first week. Come on. Yeah, that's the kind of numbers we freaking need if we're going to do this. Can we do enough for an engine? We can. We already had an effing big engine and a hella big engine. This is one of the Big effing. They've been effing big. Alright. No, I don't care about you. $50 million. Alright. Everything was pretty good there. Get all these new things in our big effing engine. Multi-platform optimized. Well, I think it has to be after you've made another engine after doing multi-platform. Alright, let's look. Develop console. We're going to call it the O-Box. It will have a pretty good quality assurance budget. It will have graphics version 6, online play, we can't make this yet. Close, but we can't. We're going to need at least one more game. I was really hoping, for the sake of the LP, to get this out now. But we really can't. I'm hoping to use some training off screen and a new game to finish this one up. Yeah, I'll do some training off screen, and we have a new engine, so that will hopefully boost us to the point where we can get the hardware lab going next episode. This is Deckard6, and I want it as badly as you do.